Close your eyes for a second and imagine the color of cold, thin, bright blue, a face of ice that seems to glow from the inside. You hear a soft crack far off, a long breath of wind, the hush of moraine stones underfoot. That tiny breath before you step closer. Hold that feeling. I'm Sharjeel, and today we're standing on the edge of a glacier. Careful, curious, and above all, safe.
I'm Abdallah. In the next 5 minutes, we'll give you 3 visual checks to spot immediate hazards, a safe viewing band to respect, 2 short permission scripts you can use with local guides or shepherds, and directions to download the Glacier View card on Travel Diary. Simple visuals and distance icons you can print or save.
First, where to approach. Park clear. Don't block tracks or pasture entrances, and follow visible paths that locals use. If there's a guide or shepherd nearby, stay high on stable ground instead of walking onto loose moraines. Those rocky ridges look walkable, but they're often unstable, and they're habitats and water catchments for local communities. A good rule, keep to ground that's clearly compacted and used, and if you can't see a worn path, don't invent one.
Visual hazard check. Recent calving. Look for fresh blue faces of ice, wet debris at the foot, or fresh piles of broken ice and loud cracks. If you see those, increase your distance immediately. On our Glacier View card, we mark this as a firm zone. Keep at least 20 to 50 meters back from active ice faces. If you hear a pop or crack that feels nearby, don't hesitate. Retreat calmly and steadily.
Visual hazard check B, meltwater channels and hidden undercuts. Meltwater can cut under a seemingly solid bank, so the edge looks firm when it isn't. A simple, non-technical test is a stick probe at arm's length. Press a long stick gently into the bank and feel for spring or softness beneath. If the bank gives, step back and mark that spot for others. Don't kneel on the bank or let kids run along it. Soft edges collapse surprisingly fast.
Visual hazard check. Moraine stability and loose rock. Look for fresh slide scars, crumbly slopes, or piled boulders that shift underfoot. If talus or scree slides when someone tests it, treat that whole slope as unstable. Keep feet wide, move deliberately, and avoid creating new footpaths across a slope. Small steps add up into big erosion over time.
Now, photo and people etiquette. One conservative rule. Step back for portraits and wide shots. Wide glacier shots work best from stable, shared viewing spots, so one person doesn't stand on a fragile bank for the perfect frame. Always ask before photographing people or any site locals consider sacred. If someone says no, smile and step back. Respect goes a long way, and it keeps you safe too.
A little local context, foot traffic, taking stones, or shouting near meltwater channels can change how water flows for villagers downstream. Those channels feed pastures and household taps. Small changes in the bank can mean less water for someone's animal or garden. Move thoughtfully, carry out any trash, and don't collect stones or ice as souvenirs. Humility matters here. These are working landscapes, not just photo backtops.
If the ice moves, immediate steps. Back away along the arrival line you used to come in. Keep your group tight and quiet, and don't rush uphill onto loose slopes. Head for clearly stable ground, trees, compacted trails, or the spot where you parked. Then call your guide or local emergency contact. Our Glacier View card lists local contacts and a short escalation phrase you can use. Remember, quick movement can trigger further collapse, so move calm and measured.
Quick recap. 1. Stay in the safe viewing band, 20 to 50 meters from active ice faces. 2. Do 3 visual checks, calving signs, meltwater undercuts with a stick probe, and moraine stability. 3. Ask permission with a short script, English or the Urdu line we shared, and offer thanks. If in doubt, back up to stable ground and contact a local guide. For a handy visual cheat sheet, go to Travel Diary and download the Glacier View card. It has distance icons, simple visuals, and the audio phrases we used here.
From the hush of ice to a careful, respectful glance, make that memory a safe one. Visit traveldiary.pk to get your Glacier View card and share it with friends who might be heading north this season.